auto bestaat zo'n 130 jaar. En in die 130 jaar zijn er natuurlijk allerlei autoavonturen georganiseerd. Maar waar het doel vroeger het behalen van de bestemming was, ja, tegenwoordig zijn dus al die bestemmingen al een keer gehaald. En is het doel om het zo snel mogelijk te doen. Rainer Sietlow, hij reed al eens dwars door Azië, zo snel mogelijk. Hij reed al eens van noorden van Noord-Amerika, Anchorage, Alaska, naar het zuidelijkste puntje van Zuid-Amerika. En hij reed onlangs van de Noordkaap naar Kaapstad. Rainer.
Rainer, good to see you.
There's a big difference between these cars?
Correct, yes. Depends. I mean, we have bigger tires, roll cage and shock absorbers. But in the end, actually, the engine and chassis and gearbox is the same, like a standard Touareg V6 TDI.
Okay, and the weight?
3.0 tons, and actually it's driving, you know, quite okay. I mean, you have to brake carefully and check if you overtake the trucks, you know, because of the weight. But anyhow, it's a nice drive. Sit quite high. You see, quite good. It's a Touareg driving.
And a lot of stuff.
Correct, for internet mainly, you know, switches for the tanks, for the lights and so on. But I would suggest have a ride with me and we will check out the car.
Why Cape to Cape?
Cape to Cape is the most northern point of Europe to the most southern point of Africa. There was an old world record from 1984 and that's the missing link for me, as I've done Panamericana and I've done Melbourne, St. Petersburg, so that was my third world record on two continents.
Problems with the police?
Not so much in Scandinavia or Europe. The biggest issue for police is Tanzania, as they have all the radar systems, the radar pistols from Europe. The old ones, we sent them all down there and they check it. So probably at every village you have to give them some money for.
And why did you choose a Touareg?
And I was driving Volkswagen all over my projects since 2005, and I've done a high altitude world record with the Touareg and 2 long distance world records in the Touareg. So actually this is my home. Yeah. It's my living room here. The car took the preparation 6 months. We worked together with Volkswagen Bratislava in Slovakia, as they have a rally department, and they set up the car for about 6 months and put all the stuff in, like a roll cage and fuel cans and bigger tires, shock absorbers stronger and so on. So it took about half a year to get up the car like this.
How do you prepare yourself?
Not so much physics, you know, not so much on this one. It's more psychological thing that you sit in the car with 3 people, you know, checking yourself up. You rely on them even at night if they drive at night and you're sleeping on the passenger seat or on the back, and call it the dark room, the back. So you have to trust the people who's driving. So.
And what about the smell? After a couple of days?
I think that's a man tour, it's not a female one, you know, they don't care so much. It's like a submarine, go in and drive the record and get out, yes. We prepared so much for this tour, and then we had that crash. There was another car, you know, it comes with a right band, quite on a speed, and it jumps like a little bit outside to us, towards us, left-hand driving, and we couldn't even brake, so it was just a hit. Not much on the speed, like 20, 35, but it hits the whole front end, and we have to change it by 13 days at the VW. I was in 130 countries in the world with my car since 2005, and the country I like most is Australia.
What's the next adventure?
I mean, with media talking about projects is always a problem, but I can tell you that I would love to get my world record here without an accident, driving Cape to Cape. So I'm focusing on doing this now for the next time.
And then to the moon?
Moon is one left, you know. They have been, I think GM was on the moon with the car in the 1970s. But you never know. I mean, might be that Richard Branson is constructing a rocket, and then because the car from GM is still up on the moon.
Yeah,
it's still there. They just left it. The Americans just drove it and left everything on the moon. So put on the fuel cell, you know, put on the solar panel, and just go on the moon.